Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is the indie game of the week, The Last Tinker City of Colors. The Last Tinker is an adventure platformer, guys, in the fashion and style of Zelda, or Banjo-Kazooie, or Sly Cooper. It released May 2014, and it was developed by Mimimi Productions and published by Unity Games. You can go ahead and get The Last Tinker on Steam right now for $19.99. Now, guys, The Last Tinker harkens back to the old days of gaming for me. When I first got my hands on Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I fell in love with the deep, unique universe full of secrets and dungeons and monsters. And The Last Tinker captures some of that magic and brings it with it a buttload of over-the-top colors, beautiful aesthetics, and simple, fun gameplay. In the game, you play Koru, a special boy with special powers, and he basically has to reunite the world because the world was once harmonious where colors could intermingle and everyone kind of got along. But something has torn them all apart and separated them by the three primary colors, and adventure begins. There is quite a bit to enjoy here, guys. The game is extremely user-friendly and can be enjoyed by all ages, which is nice. So let's get into it, shall we? I've been playing the game for about an hour now, and basically up to this point we've met some sort of color spirit who says that we are something called a tinker and that we are the only thing that can reunite the world. He says that we need to get into this gallery at the top of this tower, and we're kind of sneaking our way in there right now. And this basically is kind of like a mini game almost. I have to kind of sneak around these guards. And what I like about The Last Tinker is it really does a good job of playing with the gameplay elements, the platforming, the way your character runs, the way your character moves. So we're inside the tower now. We must get to the gallery. It's at the brightly lit room up there. We'll have to cut across the hall to get there. The paintings here are extremely valuable, so the guards will roast any intruder they find to let them spot you. So basically all we really need to do is basically find our way up there and kind of sneak around these guards. Now, if the game does look very bright to you, I want you to know that's because this area was originally kind of darker. So I kind of brightened it up so that way you could actually see the game itself. So let's talk about what we're looking at right here. On the top left, we obviously have our character's portrait, which is Koru, this weird looking monkey kid, and the 5 globs that represent his health. You can generate these globs in many different ways. You can punch barrels, transition to other areas. If I were to, let's say, punch this barrel over here, it would show you the number of crystals I have on the bottom right, on the bottom right, which I have 139, and that's kind of like a currency in the game that you can use to purchase things like combat upgrades. And there is combat in this game, and hopefully we'll get to show that a little bit. You can dodge. The game does feature controller support. My controller unfortunately does not work. It really primarily works for Xbox 360 controllers. So my controller it kind of worked, but it was a little finicky. I'm sure that there's certain people out there that will get their controllers to work. But the game does feature controller support. So the game basically has, you have like a punch, you have like a roll, and there's many different ways to kind of manipulate your character. Your character can sprint, and it kind of has very basic platformer control. So let's get through this area if at all possible. We're going to have to run our way through here. I will sprint because that way we can move a little faster. And I'm going to get caught. Nope. Totally did not get caught. Okay, obviously the music kind of gets louder as I move my way through here. But we're doing pretty good so far. Now, if I were to run towards this middle area over here, I think I've already collected it. But behind this fountain was something called a floaty brush. And floaty brushes are kind of like hidden secret items throughout the game that you can find in different areas of the game and collect them. And it's kind of like a bonus objective. Now we're gonna have to run here because balls. We were spotted. That's okay though. That's perfectly okay. That area, we want to get to that rope right there, and then climb up there to get to the balcony above, and make our way into the museum. And right now, this isn't necessarily a good example of how beautiful this game is, because everything's kind of dark. We'll wait for this guy to turn around and for his fat ass to leave, and then we'll start climbing upwards. But guys, the one thing I really like about The Last Tinker is how pretty this game really is, guys. Let's go ahead and run behind this guard here. We made our way away. I think the other floaty brush is probably on the other side. Is it down here? Maybe it's down here. Nope, that was just a That's just how we were supposed to make our way up here originally, if we didn't have to avoid the guards. So I'm going to see if I can find the floaty brush really quick. I'm kind of curious, because I'm pretty sure it's probably up here. But we got to somehow avoid these guards. And what we'll do here is we'll actually use these pylons and kind of platform our way around them. And use the pylons as a means of almost hiding from them. We can also, I think, just use those platforms to run around them. The floaty brush is definitely over there, as you can see. We gotta be very careful here, though. We don't want to get caught. Oh, good lord. Get over there. Oh, balls. Dang it. Okay, maybe we'll have to go back from the starting position. Well, the floaty brush is definitely at the end of over there, but I'll get that a little bit later on. You can come back to areas through the main menu, revisit areas if you so choose. We made it. This is the Great Gallery of Color Town. The city's most important paintings are kept and displayed here. What we need is behind those curtains. There's a trick to opening the curtains, and we need to find the paintings of 3 spirit siblings: the red spirit, the green spirit, and the blue spirit. We have to touch all 3 in a particular order. There must be a clue around here that indicates the correct order. Keep your eyes peeled. Now, I've been through this area, so I will tell you that I have kind of already figured it out. Actually, the painting to figure it out is right over here. And one thing I will say is that as you walk up to these paintings, you will get a little caption bubble here with a little cardboard sign there that explains everything. And the game does have a really deep lore, and I really appreciate that kind of thing. So we obviously green, blue, red is the order we're going to go ahead and do this in. So go here, click that, run our happy butts down here, and click on the next painting, which is blue, which is right over here. And basically we're trying to get those curtains open over there. And as you can just see, everything's kind of hand painted, and the colors are just so bright. Everything just pops in this game. I really, really like that. There's just one thing that I have to underline is the amazing graphics of this game, guys. Just everything looks so stylized and gorgeous, and it's just really, really pretty looking game. You could tell a lot of time and dedication was put into the design of the game itself. So we've opened up the curtain now. We're going to want to head over there. And the game does have like a little bit of like a targeting system, so if you get lost, you know where to go. So there we go. There's this gorgeous looking painting over here. There it is, the painting of Color Town. Yes, as you can see, it's divided by 3 sectors. Red, blue, and green. It was the very first idea for a city of colors ever. It's connected to the very essence of this place. As you can see, my color isn't there. The sky above the city used to be purple. But I have been forgotten, and now the painting has been separated, just like the inhabitants of the Color Town. Go ahead and touch the painting with my power. That way we can restore my color to the others, and make this city whole again. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens here. This should be interesting. What? Oh no! Thank you, Koru. I can do the rest myself. What? Oh. I admit it wasn't fair using you like this. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Goodbye, Koru. Uh-oh. By the way, spoilers ahead. Well then, time to go to work. I will erase all Color Town from existence. As for you... Not good. Farewell, little tinker. Now on to the tower. Yep, as you can see, we were used by some sort of colorless freak, and now he's kind of, well, destroying everything. Taking the color away from everything, guys. And guys, I will say that the story is very cute. It's very, it's not exactly that most serious storyline in the world, but I enjoy that. So as you can see, we've been put into this area, and they basically, one thing I really will say about this game is it really does a good job of playing with gravity and effects and the way everything looks. It's just really, really cool looking. Like before we got here, we were moving through this dream world where we were on floating islands, and it was just all really well, everything with the way everything would appear, everything would pop up. So obviously now we have to figure out what the hell to do here. So let's start running towards this colors, which I guess is red. I hope we're heading the right way. I think we're heading the right way. But you can just see how they just playful with the colors and the way everything is designed. And look at that. That just popped out of freaking nothing. How gorgeous that was, just appeared. It's just I really enjoy it because it's just really, it seems like they really did a good job of almost playing with imagination, the way things work and the way everything's designed. Aesthetically, the game is extremely pleasing, and the way they play with sound and music, it's just all very, very well done here. And now everything's starting to lose its color, and it's kind of creepy almost. Dear God. Oh, good Lord. Okay, I'm totally lost here. Alright, well, let's beat the crap out of everything around us. And like I said, the game does feature, like I said, some sort of almost a rudimentary combat system. That's very, to be honest, it's almost very reminiscent to me of almost Batman Arkham Origins. Your character kind of punches things, and you can kind of bounce between targets and flip and dodge over them. Oops, I just landed right in those bushes. That was not good. Good Lord. Good Lord! Oh my goodness. That was like a jump pad thing, kind of a feature that lets you move across areas really quickly. What's a tinker doing here? I bet you're mixed up in all this somehow. But your face tells me you're out of your depth here. Okay, I'll punch some answers out of you later. Follow my signs and I'll guide you to safety. Alright, so let's run towards this red here. And basically, you kind of have to hold on to the sprint button, which is what allows you to kind of maneuver through the areas here. Beat the crap out of all these. Had to punch our way through all this, obviously. And make our way towards that humongous red door. Quick, bleakness is coming. Bleakness? I guess that's what that is, huh? Remember, hold space to sprint. Yeah, I know, buddy. Thank you. I got it. I'll be okay. This way. I'm following you, man. You just run. I'll follow you. Oh, boy. Not good. Did I die? Okay, now we're back in the real world. That is our little pet friend. I don't remember quite his name, but he is adorable. I think he's like a piñata. I know he's made out of paper and glue. That's basically all I know. And everything is now, all the color is being drained from the world, and shit is hitting the fan. What's happening, girl? Let's get out of here now. And this is originally the town that you start off in. You kind of, it's very colorful, and you start doing races and stuff. And as you can see, everything's kind of changing now, and everything's kind of going to hell. We gotta run fast though. Oh boy, I don't know what he said. He said something. I don't know. So obviously we want to avoid the strange colors there. What's happening? Where did all the color go? Why has everything turned so bleak? I don't know what to do. Could you follow me, maybe? Nope, don't want to head that way. That's bad. Guess we head this way. Oh, good Lord, I got incinerated. Alright, so yeah, definitely that's the way we want to go. You can hit the T button and your little friend will kind of show you a path to go down. But we want to avoid... Oh, good Lord. I think we're supposed to jump over those, maybe? We're supposed to, like, leap? Let's see if I'm right here. Okay, so they're kind of like springs. They kind of just pop up and then they fade. So all we gotta do is just kind of avoid the springs as much as possible. Alright, there we go. So just make sure to avoid them. What is this white stuff? Koru, you made it! I saw your hideout getting hit by that slime and I thought... It's good to see you two. Have you any idea what's going on? The only thing I know is that it's not safe here. Everyone is heading for the market district. The whole city will be gathering there. I'll stay behind with some volunteers and show everyone the way to go. Keep a lookout for them. And for people who need help. Gotcha. Good luck. So now we gotta kind of platform our way through this area here by kind of walking on ropes and jumping from branches to branches. And this, like I said, it is a platforming game. There's quite a bit of platforming in this game, guys. Oh, crap. Oh, I fell into that. Ah, good goof. Alright, where's the rope? There it is. Okay. Let's not be stupid about this, shall we? Thank you! We were trapped by these fallen crates, and now my friend is... I have to get out of here. Uh-oh. Looks like his friend been turned to some sort of stone. I wonder if we would ignore that guy. I'll have to jump down. Where do we go here? Oh, okay. We gotta find our way across here. Smash these crates, grab onto these poles here, and we'll use this as kind of like a baseboard to jump off of. This way across the ruin. Oh boy. Oh, I fell the wrong way. It's not always easy. You gotta keep your eye out for which platform to jump to. And I just did the same mistake twice. That's hilarious. So let's continue moving along here. And guys, there is multiple difficulties to this game. Another thing to note, if you find that the game is too easy, there is a hard difficulty. Head down to the canal, follow the ropes. There is several different difficulties to play from kid mode to nightmare, I think it was called, or ridiculously hard. Be careful in this area. Those little white monsters over there will attack you on sight, and you can't hurt them. We can't hurt them because we don't have the ability to punch them quite yet, so I guess we kind of just gotta run past them. And this is what I was talking to you guys about. There is, like I said, kind of like a rudimentary combat system where you can avoid enemies. I can't hurt them right now, but I can bounce from target to target. I just want to show you guys that before I leave here, even though I can't really hurt these guys and they have me surrounded now. But yeah, you get the kind of idea of, oh good lord, of how the combat system works. You kind of can bounce from target to target and basically beat the crap out of them. Almost, like I said, almost Batman back at Arkham Asylum style, I should say. Not Arkham Origins. Well, whatever. Alright, we'll wait for that to die down, jump across. Oh good lord. Hey, that wasn't fair. Totally not fair. I will say the game does do a little bit of backtracking, which can get a little slightly annoying. Get teleported right back every 2 seconds. Can be frustrating. But I think we should just not necessarily focus on avoiding these guys as much as where we're walking. And we'll just run up here. Use the cargo rail, you're almost there. Okay. And this is just one thing that kind of moves you forward. You can jump over these red signs here. There we go. I think we're almost there, guys. The gate is open on the other side. So we gotta obviously run across these fan blades here. Oh, what the heck? I thought I could make that jump. Oh, there's a rope there. My bad. Okay, that's my bad. Climb up the rope here and run through the gate. So I think that gives you a good idea of how the platforming and the kind of the combat works here, guys. There's also a myriad of Steam goodness for you guys to have here, guys. There's the trading cards, the achievements, all that good stuff. I know people like that stuff. And the game in itself is about a good 8 hours worth of gameplay. 7.5, maybe 6 if you jam through it really and you know what you're doing pretty quickly and you're really good at platform games. But that's okay though, because the game doesn't overstay its welcome. It's fun. It keeps the pace of the game moving at a good, brisk pace. Is this me or are these symbols guiding us? Let's continue moving along here. And we'll go a little bit farther before we stop here, guys. Are you from the Outer District too? Yes, and we really need you to open that gate. I'll give you the same advice I gave the others. This is the Red District. We process colored dust into high-quality color. We love our work and hate to be disturbed, especially by people who don't share our color. You can imagine how edgy we are right now. Stay away from everyone who's bright red. Understood? Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, understood. Good. Open the gate and go through. I'll close it behind you. Alright, so we're going to avoid apparently everybody who's bright red. Okay. Open the gate. And avoid... What happens if we got too close? Apparently nothing. I just whacked that guy and ran right through. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. I wonder what that is. Oh, that's not good either. So as you can see, the world's kind of being decolorized. It's kind of all your character's fault there. Koru messed everything up. And now we need to find a way to obviously restore balance to the world. Follow the red symbol. Where the heck do the red symbols go? Interesting. Where's the red symbols? Not this way. Red symbols. What red symbols? What are they talking about? I don't see no red symbols. I'm sure if... Well, let's see here. I think we probably have to find a way around... to get there somehow. Probably some sort of... Oh, there's the red symbols. Alright, now I see where we're going. We're probably going to have to find a way to platform our way around that entire area, if I had to take a guess. And we'll go a little bit farther, guys, before we call it. The symbols are leading us to the red dome. And as you can see just how beautiful, even though everything's kind of being attacked and everything's being decolorized, how beautiful the game's still looking here. What's Monkey Brain doing here? Boys, we can't let him into the red dome. Bozo has problems as it is. Protect the switch. Alright, now we're going to beat the crap out of these guys. And basically, somewhat Arkham Asylum style. You'll see like an exclamation point when they go to hit you. And they're somewhat, I will say that the game is somewhat, they're kind of easy to avoid as far as the combat system goes. They're not necessarily too difficult to defeat. But again, there's also many difficulties, so you can probably set the game to a much harder difficulty, and it'll make the game probably a little bit more difficult to beat. Man, you pack a punch, you know that? Are you guys serious? Have you got nothing better to do right now than pick a fight with us? It's not that, man. A few of us were drained by that white stuff. The boss is looking for a way to fix them. And we'll help them if that's what it takes. But people back at the square need help right now. So quit lazing around and get your scary butts over there. Okay, fine, but if anything happens to the boss, we'll grind you to bits. Understand? Let's go, Red Gang. And guys, we're going to call the video there. Leave a little bit of mystery as to what happens in the Red Dome. I'm going to guess we gain red powers. And you kind of have to collect all the different kinds of colors, which allows you to do different kinds of things. And like I said, it also has that aspect of the game where you're collecting aspects of colors and equipment and moves that help you progress further into the game. Like I said, the game's Metroidvania style, but it does have a little bit of that kind of aspect. So as you can see, guys, The Last Tinker is a beautiful game. It keeps things refreshing and moving at a decent pace with fun gameplay elements. Like the sneaking and the races and using the mechanics of the game in just fun, interesting ways, and I really enjoy that, and it's refreshing. The Last Tinker has everything someone might want in an adventure platforming game, guys. It's a really good game. Now, I will say that the overall theme of the game and its story may not be everyone's cup of tea. I understand that. Some people feel the game is slightly kiddish, but I would remind everyone that you played a little elf boy in Zelda and a walking, talking, anthropomorphic honey bear in Banjo-Kazooie. So really no one seemed to complain then. Get The Last Tinker, guys. You won't regret it. It's a wonderful escape, and it doesn't overstay its welcome or get dull, and I highly recommend the game. Big thanks to the developer and publisher for a chance to review this game. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, and I'll keep bringing you awesome indie games, guys. Till next time, play more indie games. This has been the